But first, DeWitt is teaming with entrepreneurs, innovators, and visionaries, including the agricultural community, laborers, and educators shaping young minds. But there's also a rich art scene here.
Exactly. News 8's Shelby Kluver introduces us to one local artist who is blazing her own trail, but she is also finding humanity, authenticity, and joy all along the way.
This time,
ever since Heidi Draley McFall was young, she's always been drawn to drawing realism.
It's all vivid, very vivid in my mind.
This is where you can often find her, rifling through photographs and dreaming up her next piece.
You feel like, okay, don't think too hard about it. Just do it.
Around her are boxes and boxes of black and white film photos, most taken by Heidi herself, of people she knows and loves.
Some kind of an authentic moment of that person's life and existence is just sort of captured and frozen, and then you're there to just sort of experience it.
It's that authenticity that Heidi has been chasing her whole life.
You dig deep down within yourself for the most important thing that you're trying to excavate out of your practice of your artwork, and then within yourself, and bringing it all together.
And from all that work comes art unlike any other. This spring, Heidi's pieces were featured at the Figge Art Museum in Davenport. Giant, towering pastel portraits, drawings, painstakingly manipulated to look like noir film photos.
The response has been fantastic.
Vanessa Sage is an associate curator at the Figge.
And the humanity of the people that she portrays, and that's not something that you can replicate.
But perhaps if all great art is born from suffering, the same could be said here.
2010, 2011, 2013, those were years of real floundering.
Already an established artist, Heidi was struggling to find meaning, to find joy in her work. Then she made a wooden countertop for her studio and covered it in resin.
And the minute it hit the countertop, I was like, oh, well, you should certainly do this. You could do this with your drawings. Absolutely, why not?
Thus, a new technique was born. Resin poured onto her pastel drawings. Heidi spent years tweaking her process until one day a wayward piece of wax paper got stuck to one of her works.
And I found the mark to be stunning.
From wax paper to tarps, shrink wrap, and even shower curtains, a whole new world had been unlocked.
I believe it's called a eureka moment.
And that led to her process today. Once Heidi creates her black and white drawings, a coat of resin is applied on top.
A couple days go by, I sand it down.
Another coat is applied, followed by a plastic material, like a shower curtain. And once it dries, she peels it away.
And then I see what I get.
After a lifetime of work, Heidi says she's finally found her most authentic calling.
And you just have to pay attention to the way that the work dialogues back with you in a real way. It's very real.
We were fortunate enough to be there when she peeled the plastic away on her latest piece.
All right, we'll see if it works. It might not.
None of us, even Heidi, knew what to expect.
Ready? Okay.
With the top layer removed, what's left is a beautiful illusion.
Huh. It definitely feels three-dimensional.
All of those folds you think you see are smooth to the touch. And we asked Heidi if she felt this piece was a success.
I wanted to harness something, and I think I did do that. So I guess, yes. The end.
In DeWitt, Shelby Kluver, WQAD News 8.
Now, ever since the pandemic, Heidi tells us that her art has really taken on a new meaning, and I want to get this right. She tells us that the resin over her drawings acts as a cruel, serendipitous reflection of the barriers that we all had between one another. Really incredible.
Well said.